Okay, so it's day one. We're here inside Lebanon in a Syrian refugee camp in the area of Bekaa. It's a Bekaa Valley, massive area. Right now we're in the middle. This is a camp with about 90 families. Each family is about 4 to 5 people. So we've been here all day doing distributions, winter packs. As you know, it's early December, winter's coming. The sun has just set, okay? And it's been a relatively warm day, but as soon as that sun went down, subhanAllah, the chills kicked in, and I can feel it right now. So let's go for a little walk around. I'll show you where we are. This is the area we've been distributing today. Obviously, the families have been here, some of them, 3, 4, 5, some of them up to 9, 10 years. They've made what they would like to call a home for themselves, but it's still very, very difficult living conditions. What we've given them will help them to get through winter. But the reason why we came now early is because we don't want to start giving food and all the things they need, like oil to burn their stoves, in the middle or late December, January, February, because the chill is already well into the bodies. They feel it so much. So now coming early means that they're actually able to benefit from these things from the very onset. Okay, so let's take a little walk around down here. I was actually speaking to one of the camp managers, Ustada Hind, and she's been here for a long time, and she told us what life was like for her back in Syria. And subhanAllah, as we know, the war that's been taking place, the people have been oppressed by the war, oppressed by the regime that are killing and massacring people. Her herself, she was in a basement apartment underneath ground next to a masjid when they started to hear of the war. Soldiers came and surrounded. They had to wait for about a week, besieged, suffering, no food, no clothes. And eventually the soldiers came. And when they came, she said that 103 men and young boys were taken, removed from the houses, taken to a faraway area, and they were all slaughtered. And the way she described it, subhanAllah, it was just horrific. And she said eventually they tried and tried then to get out of Syria, and eventually they settled here. And as you can see, it's not the best way of living, it's not the best standards, but nonetheless, these are honorable people. The kids, they come up to you every time. This is all they want to do. They just want to hold your hands. But alhamdulillah, these are beautiful kids doing amazing things. Despite all the challenges they've been through, they just want to be happy. They just want to smile. They just want love and affection. So thank you to everyone that's donated back home. We really appreciate it. But remember, you're not the heroes in this story. You've done something great by sacrificing your wealth for them, but this is their right over us. Human Aid, we're not the heroes here either. The real heroes are these families that have survived through the war. They've survived massacres, torture. Many of them are traumatized. Many of them are still suffering inside and out. But they're the heroes. Despite everything, they're still smiling.